The ripples grew wider and wider. The ripple effect. So when you toss a stone in the water, you see the ripples go out. So what do you think that means? What does that mean to you? Maybe you can discuss it with a sibling or one of your parents. What does the rippling mean to you? It means she started an awesome movement, right? She was brave enough to start that, whereas a lot of women, they just accepted what they were told. But Elizabeth did not. She did not waver, okay? All right. Text evidence. What words and phrases show how Elizabeth changed America? Write text evidence in the chart. All right, text evidence. But other women joined her in her battle. And what it means is her ideas attracted more women to join the cause. So because she started it, more women were willing to join in. A lot of women didn't want to start it. They didn't know how, or they were afraid to. Text evidence. The idea of women having the right to vote began to buzz in the ears of people. So, just like word of mouth, many, many women, they were like, oh, wow, okay, I like that idea. And what it means is soon people were talking about the votes for women throughout the country. Throughout the country, it said, I believe it said from Maine to, was it California? I don't know. So as we know from our social studies, Maine is on the East Coast, California is on the West. So that included all the country. Many said Elizabeth must be stopped, but she was unstoppable. She didn't waver in what she believed in, you guys. And we've talked about this in class too. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for your rights. It's super important. And what it means is, people who opposed the idea wanted to stop Elizabeth and her cause, but Elizabeth and her idea could not be stopped. Okay? How it helps? It helps me understand. Here, I'll keep it up here. It helps me understand how a good idea can take hold and spread quickly when people will fight for it. Again, do not waver in your beliefs and your ideas, okay? Just because Johnny says, no, that's a bad idea, don't change your mind. If that's how you feel, you stick to it. Down here, the author helps me understand how Elizabeth changed America by describing how the idea of votes for women took hold and spread throughout the entire nation. I think that's pretty fantastic, you guys. Pretty neat. And of course, if we were in the class, we would be brainstorming and talking about this a little more. This is just the way that we have to do it now. So again, I'll leave this here for a couple more seconds so you guys can get it. Pause it if you need to so you can get it written in there. Okay, let's move on. We have a lot of pages. So if we were doing this in class, we'd have a lot to do in our rotation, huh? Okay, question again. How does the author use what Elizabeth says and does to help you understand her personality? Oh, I feel like we just did this one. Didn't we just do this? Yeah. So I should have written it in for you. Whoopsie. Oh, well, that's okay. I think we're done. Are we done? Oh, one more page. Here we go. All right, switching gears, my loves. Let's switch gears. All right. Okay, so now oops, sorry, loves. Okay, let's go this way. Here we go. Oy, that almost made me sick. Okay, add the endings to each words. Write the new word on the lines. Pay attention to possible spelling changes. Okay, before we went on break, we were talking about dropping the Y and adding IED. Now, do we do that to all the words? No, absolutely not. So I'm trying. If you have try and ing, are we going to change the Y? No, we're not. It's going to stay the same, okay? So bear with me here. Okay. Oh, now dried. Look at that. Do you remember? Will we drop the Y and add IED? Yes. Yes, we will. Okay. Hurries. Are we going to drop it? Yes. Yep, we are. And here in a second, I'm going to review the rules on that, okay? I feel like most of you know, may or may not still be fresh in your mind, but this was literally the stuff that we were talking about before we went on spring break. Okay, playing. Are we dropping that Y? No, we're not. Ooh, and studied. Yeah, you guys already know. Drop that Y. Studied. Okay, down here. Okay, we have liveliness, respectful, delightful, respectless, colorless, happiness, colorful, and soundless. Okay, without color. That one's pretty easy, right? Colorless. Okay. State of being happy. Pretty easy, don't you think? Happiness. Full of delight. Well, delightful, like all of you are. Without, oops, let's cross it off. Yep. Pretty easy again, without sound. Soundless. State of being lively. Probably liveliness, right? Okay. And full of respect, you guys already know. Respectful. We talked a lot about being respectful in class, right? Now, just really quick, I wanted to go over with you. Possessive pronouns takes the place of a possessive noun. Example, that is Jane's backpack, right? That is her backpack is a possessive pronoun. We talked about this too. Do we have to say Jane in every single sentence? No, we change it to her or him, something like that, okay? Shows who or what owns something. Examples of possessive pronouns: my, his, her, it's, our, your, and their, okay? So we don't have to say, hey, that's Jane's backpack. Jane's backpack is hanging up. Hey, that's Jane's backpack. Her backpack is hanging up. Possessive pronouns that can stand alone. Examples: mine, yours, his, her, its, ours, and theirs. Again, this is just kind of a review. We touched base on this stuff again before we went on break. Okay. Number 1, what do you guys think? Okay, we're going to choose the correct possessive pronoun to complete each sentence. Circle your answer and write it in on the line. Let me see if I can turn this. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Mrs. Avery talked about her childhood in Paris or hers. You guys already know better. It's her, not hers. How do you... Okay, we had our first snowfall of the year today, or ours. So our. Jim finished his work first, then Stephanie finished. Is it her or hers? Jim finished his work first, then Stephanie finished her or hers? Yeah, hers. Okay. Number 4, my parents had their friends over for dinner or theirs friends over for dinner. Yeah, there. For sure. Number 5, is this my baseball glove or is it your? Is this my baseball glove or is it yours? I'm gonna say yours. Okay. Number 6, Mom picked up the beach towels and said, these are our or these are ours? Again, ours. Number 7, Bob looked for his friend in the lunchroom or its friend in the lunchroom. Well, is Bob an its? Oh, Bob is a his, boy. Number 8, mine favorite fruit is an apple, or my favorite fruit is an apple? How about my? All right, here, I'm going to change these. Give you guys a couple of seconds to look at the answers, right? Easy peasy. Okay. All right, you guys. So this is, I would turn it towards me, but I have hat hair. That was our first lesson. I will do the one for next week. Probably maybe in a couple of days, okay? I just want you guys to take your time, enjoy it, have fun with it. You know how we would do it in class. Nothing new, nothing different. I will try my hardest to get something to make this not so wobbly. So, all right, you guys, I love you, I miss you, and have a wonderful day. Talk soon.